Hey guys, Rob Sambles here. I haven't done anything on my blog for a few weeks, so I thought I would do a video. I was thinking what to do, kind of what sort of thing to go for in the video, and I thought I would do a product review. Not really planned as such. The reason I've gone for a product review is because this arrived in the post yesterday. I have been looking recently for a dual camera strap. I use two bodies for a lot of the sport stuff I do, and so I thought it would be handy for me. Especially if I'm doing the sports where I have the two shorter lenses, so I don't have anything on a monopod like the basketball I do a lot of, and I'm often having to run around one end of the court to the other. I thought this would be handy for me. So I've been looking at the Black Rapid straps. I looked at the Optech or the OP Tech, however you say it, like dual harness as well. And whilst I was on eBay, I stumbled across this. Now, from a distance, this might look like I'm wearing a Black Rapid strap. This is actually something called a Quick Rapid strap. You can see the logo. Sorry if this is out of focus, guys, but if we get a bit closer, it's actually a yellow Q, suspiciously like the Black Rapid logo. But I saw this on eBay, and it was £8. £8 with free postage. So I thought, you know what? Well, hey, might as well just buy it anyway. Get it, see what it's like, see if it's any good, and if it's no good, it's £8. I haven't lost much. So it arrived yesterday. I've been testing it out. This is actually the first time I've fully had it on, so I haven't really tested it much. And I thought I'd do a review, really, see what it's like and share my opinions with you, because I'm sure there's other people going to see that strap on eBay and they might Google it or something to see if anyone's done any review on it. So, dual harness. So, first thing to say, it works on the Sling System. I've got two cameras on here right now. This is a 7D and a 7D Mark II. You can see they've both got the battery grips on them, so it's fairly sort of heavy units I've got on there right now. I've only got the shorter lenses. I don't have like a bigger lens or anything on here. But to be honest, my big lens, my 100-300 Sigma, I normally have that on the monopod. I would rarely use that on a strap anyway. So if I was going to be using it, these are the kind of lenses I probably would. So I've got those on there. It works on the harness system. First thing I should say, I made one adaptation to this. I actually made a decision when I bought it, before it even arrived, that I would change the connection to the camera. So the ones it actually comes with are this, and guys, I'm going to bring it close, but I apologise if it's out of focus again. It's like a sort of a plate with a twist knob that goes into the bottom, and then the camera the clip here hooks onto the edge of the clip. Now, I was just worried about this looking a bit flimsy and how tight that would do into the camera. I'm kind of glad I made that decision, because trying it when it first arrived, I'm not sure that's sufficient for the job. So I did buy two of the actual Black Rapid screwing connectors. Now that's literally just the little nodule bit here that screws in. This clip and this piece here, this all came with the strap. So it's literally just this tiny piece that actually screws into the camera, which I've bought separate. And I've done that with both of them. So, other than that, and I should say I've never worn a Black Rapid strap, I've never owned one, so I can't really compare the two. I'm just here to talk about this strap and what this is like. So, it connects on the front. You take it on and off, almost like kind of like you would a jacket. It's quite easy to do. It connects on the back as well. You can see it's got like Velcro here, where it connects together. It's adjustable, so you can see there's lots of extra strap here on the back, guys. You can make it lots of different lengths, so this is just kind of, to be honest, I haven't really even adjusted this much. This is just kind of how it felt for me now. You could have it a bit higher. I think if you were to have it too much higher, so that this was shorter, you would then struggle a little bit, because you probably would have this right in kind of close to your face, whereas you need a little bit of length, although I say that, it sounds stupid, because I suppose when you're going to use a camera, it's going to be close to your face, but maybe just to have you, with the manoeuvrability, of being able to move it around a bit more. It's also got on both sides these clips. These slide up and down, so you can adjust these where you want, and that's just to stop the camera going further back. So when you've got them on, they can't swing too far back, because they're on these plastic clips, which is good as well. It does come apart, so you could wear it as one single strap, which maybe towards the end, actually. I'll try that, I'll switch it. So I've got the cameras on here. First time I've ever worn this kind of strap, and it's the first time I've ever used a strap with the camera upside down, so it's different for me. I do quite like it. I quite like the sling aspect of the strap and the way you can just kind of grab it and it's up here much quicker. I normally use like a regular, actually not the Canon strap, but like an Optech strap, which is just over my shoulder and then connects both sides on the top of the camera. The thing with that is you grab it and you bring it, and it kind of will catch on your clothes a bit. You have to kind of jiggle it to get the camera up. Whereas with this on the sling, it's straight up, which I quite like. I think that's nice. It's good to have both cameras. One hesitation I do have about this initially is kind of how these move around a little bit on here. So you can see why I'm standing here. See how this camera's turned like this, where it's got the shorter lens on it. I'm just a bit worried about maybe the front element on this lens, if it's going to get like, if it turns too much and I'm walking, if it's going to get kind of maybe any kind of dust or something on the front here from my clothing, which I don't want if I'm in the middle of an event or something and then I'm using it and I don't realise. Just in case. Probably me maybe being a bit paranoid, but hey, just in case. I know a question a lot of people have about these, and when I've been looking at reviews of the Black Rapid strap, people worry about how much they move around, and maybe if you're running along, if they're going to bang around the place. I suppose the answer is, from my point of view, from wearing this now, if I was to run or jump around, yeah, they're going to move. I mean, you know, they move a bit, they swing a little bit, but that said, you know, if I was running from one end to the other, so I'm thinking maybe there's a timeout and there's some half-court entertainment and I want to run quickly from the end to the halfway to get the shots of that, yeah, I do run, but I would hold these. I'm not just going to run and let these bang around. I would hold them anyway, so I would probably just hold them in by my side, or I would hold them here and here, so they're not going to bang around. Maybe if you were at like a crowded event and you were going through crowds of people, you probably would just hold them anyway, like you naturally would. So for me, that's not an issue. They feel very steady. The quality of the strap, I think, is good. I'm not, you know, I'm sure, to give Black Rabbit some credit, I'm sure the original and actual product is going to be maybe a better quality. But I don't see anything wrong with the quality on this. It seems strong, the stitching all seems very good. I can't imagine it coming apart. I don't feel nervous about my camera being on here. This clip on the bottom is screwed, so there's no risk of this coming undone. I guess the only risk is maybe this coming loose here. I know some people connect like a safety cord from here to the strap just in case. Hey, maybe I'll do that. I don't feel the need to do that right now, but maybe I will. And it seems steady. I don't feel like there's a risk of my camera coming off there. Would I walk around with my 300 on this as well, which would pretty much make this like twice as heavy? Maybe not, but hey, you probably would be okay with like a 70-200 or something on there, especially if it's one of the newer ones. I know those are much lighter than my big old 300 Sigma, so hey. So it works well. Usability is good. You can grab the camera. I'm still getting used to it being on this side, because previously when I've had two cameras, I have one on a longer strap across me, that's then down here, and the other one on this shoulder on a shorter strap. So I'm used to two cameras being here and here on this side. So being down here is weird for me. I keep trying to grab it with my left hand, and then it's kind of on this hand. So I guess I probably will just get used to like reaching here and bringing it up. But it being down on that side is fine. Once you've got it in front of you, it's in front of you. Another hesitation for me was what these would be like shooting upright. For the basketball especially, it's largely, or for me anyway, it's largely an upright sport. So I use the grip all the time. That's why I have the grips on these. I was worried about this getting in my way. I found that not to be honest, not to be a problem. Because when the camera's upright, this kind of sits fairly flush with the camera, and I'm holding it up high. You don't really hold it down here. You hold it up high. So my hand kind of goes over this, and I find it's fine. It's not a problem for me at all. I shoot, with this, I've got the focus, I'm on the back with the focus, the shutter. There's nothing really gets in my way or stops me from using it. So that's fine for me too. So overall, my feelings are that it's a decent strap, guys. It's good. I said I would try just one side, which I will, because I think this is something which could be handy for me actually. And you guys are going to see how this comes off. So literally comes off almost like a jacket from the back. You want to be careful, you wouldn't want to drop that down obviously, but it comes off there. And then we just take one side off, just to show you guys. Sorry if I'm off the fit, 1 second, I'll be there. Okay. So then literally, so the piece on the back has just come off with the Velcro, and the bit is off there. So that would sit across you, I guess like this. You probably would want to make it longer if you were just using one side. Sorry guys, this is me literally playing with this kind of live almost, so I haven't done this before, so yeah, okay. There you go, and you could use it as just one strap there. What I quite like about this is I will, especially when I'm shooting football, I will be sitting down on my little stool, and I will only have one body on a strap because my other body is on the back of my big lens on the monopod. So I'll sit that in front of me. I've got an old monopod, this will do. So I'll have the lens on the monopod, and when the action comes closer, I'll kind of jig that lens onto my shoulder, and I use my other camera. Now previously, that's been much harder, because I have to kind of get that camera up, get it in front of me. With this, I think that's going to help me quite a lot, because I can have that big main body, I'm shooting with my big lens, I bring that across onto my shoulder, and this is straight up, and I've got the action in front of me, which I really like. So that I think is a benefit of the sling strap, whether it's the dual harness or the single strap. I think that's good either way. So guys, I hope this was useful for you. As I said, you can find this on eBay. It's called a quick strap, or if you just search DSLR dual strap or something, I think I searched, you'll find it on eBay. Fairly decent product, I can't complain. For £8, you know, hey, I'll give it a go for a couple of games, I'll see how I find it. And we'll go from there. So I hope this is good for you guys. Check out my blog. I'm going to do some more videos. I'm going to do some videos about some remote cameras for basketball coming up soon. I did a remote camera for football video. A bit more about shooting basketball and some other bits that I've done. And hopefully there'll be some more blog updates soon. Thanks guys.